friends, it's Nancy, and I'm working on chocolate journals again today. So Tuesday in Take Out the Trash Tuesday, I made this one. So it has a reproduction of a advertisement for Van Houten Cocoa, and then it just opens like that. So that was simple as can be. I have another idea for today that I have completely stolen from Scrapbooking with Me Crafts. I'm just blown away. Mine's going to look totally different than hers, but the concept is the same. Now, before I get too far, I want to tell you about something I have planned. So, you may know that I have been dreading going through my textiles, but lo and behold, here I am. So I pulled out this old quilt. This is called, this pattern is called Drunkard's Path. So it's, the square has an appliqued quarter circle on it. And this was all hand stitched. You can see the hand stitches between each of the squares, hand stitches on the applique, and then the hand quilting. So the quilting was done in X's through the pattern, and then in Baptist fans on the edge. So this was made before you could reliably get batting for quilts. So this was just cotton, sort of laid out as evenly as it could, like before they made prepared battings for quilts. Anyway, it's kind of this apricot color on the back, and it's this beautiful lavender lilac color and with apricot on the front. And I'm going to make up 15 kits. And I'm going to make 2 journals myself. So this will be starting in March, and it'll be a craft along with me. I'll have a list of the things that you need so that you don't have to purchase a kit. But if you aren't able to get a vintage linen or a nice cozy soft piece of old quilt, then I will be happy to get you suited up with one. So it will be a rounded spine, and it will be hidden hollow back. If that's not your thing and you would rather do pamphlet stitch or whatever, you can reconfigure it to suit your own. And we're going to be using like a cracker box or a cookie box. This one, I just found this in my cupboard, and the best before date was November 2018. I don't remember buying it. So the overall, it's about, let's say 7 5/8 by 5 1/4, and it's a 2 1/8 across. So that's what we're going to be using for the base. If you want to use a slightly bigger box, that's up to you. This is a small scrap. This is the ones that I cut are 10 by 15. So this one is actually, this is 16.5 by more than 11. I guess I didn't cut it to the right size because it's in poor shape, but I wanted to do a trial first. So you can expect that, and there will be other things included with it, so it'll be sort of an Easter spring flower theme. So there'll be more about that towards the end of February. Okay. All right, back to what we were doing. So I went through all of my old recipe cards. I got these, well, maybe not all of them, but many of these. I got these last year from a special viewer, friend, surprise birthday present sender in San Francisco. You know who you are. So what I'm using is these 3-pound paper bags. So the bottom of the bag is about around about 4 5/8, and it's about 3 inches, just about 3 inches tall. So how many have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I might as well make 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, those ones I will put away. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put this face up, and I'm going to cut off the top of the bag, being very careful not to cut this fold. Okay, so I'm going to take it up to 3 inches. Just like that. Now, the idea is I'm going to take one of these recipe cards and glue it there. And then when it's in the book, it'll be glued down like a U shape so that there's a pocket there. But this will be adhered to this side of the paper. You lift it up, and you have a bag where you can tuck little notes, little pieces of ephemera, some hidden stuff, and then tuck it back down again. Like, how cool is that? I was blown away. So, I don't know what I'll do with these little bits of paper, but anyway. So what I want to do first, now that you got the idea, I am maybe not this one, but these I'm going to sew around first. So I will pause and do that piece first. Okay, I'm back. So I've cut all my bags down. I've sewn around I wasn't going to sew around this pink one, but then I ended up doing so. So a lot of these are already pretty grubby, but there's some white space. This one's not quite grubby enough for me. So I will grab some Distress ink, and I have this stencil that has like coffee cup marks. If I can get into it. Where's it? Oh, maybe I cut it right off. So I think I'm going to get these cup marks and some of these splashes on here. I did. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm wondering if I want to do a stamp just to kind of fill in there. So this was one for frosting. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Not you. Not you. And then this one says, Death by Chocolate sounds like a good way to go. I think that's gonna work, but gosh, I'm terrible at stamping. I don't understand the tools, I don't understand the technique. I just go for it. All right. Just put you over there and you over there. Okay. Now, what if I used a little piece of fabric as a tab? Messing up my messy stitching. Pardon me while I give this just a quick little zip zip. Okay. Now, so this is going to be the back of the pocket. The open end is down towards the bottom. Now, because this card is probably a little, I don't know, 3 inches should be right, but it's going to hang off one end a bit. Okay. I'm just gonna glue, 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 glue. That's the open end. Whoa! Oh no, I put it upside down. Well, that's okay. That's okay. These things happen to me regularly. There we go. So we'll just have to dirty this up a bit again. Did you yell at your computer screen when you saw me do that? Okay. And I think we're good there. So when this is glued in place, like you, like the three sides, then you'll just lift this up and the bag will open, and then I'm looking for something I can pop in there. Here, I got a coin. And then it's in there. Isn't that fantastic? I love this. Anyway, so I am going to just I'm just going to carry on. Look, I'll get them pretty right. This one, my worry is, okay, this goes like that. And then this is glued down. So that tab is going to interfere. So I'm going to cut that tab off. This is somebody named Agnes's recipe. I love the name Agnes. I think it is so beautiful. I hope it comes back someday. I love old-fashioned names for little girls. Now what can I add to decorate you? What if I just cut out some of these little flowers? Maybe I'll put another one in that corner. That's cute. That is super cute. Okay, so I will glue this on first. Okay. With any luck, I won't mess this up. So you want to make sure this top edge is meeting the top of the card, because otherwise opening it might get interfered with. So and one more. Okay. And there's two. Oh, I had some. Where did that lace go? Oh, I'm looking right at it. Okay, Nancy. We look at this one, chocolate cake. Shall we try to do that cake again? I don't think I'll do the... I don't think I'll do that. But I'll do the cake. Ta-da! Now I have this lace I can put down. Okay. Okay, just gonna Give that a quick zip on the sewing machine here. Oops, sorry. All right. Stuff to get to me. Okay. These are fun, eh? Now, when I was watching the video, I don't know what the person's name is. I don't believe I've ever watched a video of hers before. She didn't seem familiar. But she said that she had demonstrated it like before, and then it got pretty popular after that. And people were doing all kinds of them, and I thought, I never saw that. So clearly I'm running in the wrong crowd. Okay. So far so good. I'm doing good. Haven't messed one up for several minutes. Ooh, fudge. I have actually 2 of these, and they're both signed Norma Mayhood. Yeah. Weird, eh? Now this fancy messy stitching that I've done here, I first fell in love with it when I saw my Crafty Crush Catherine from Sunnyside Journals do this, and I said, you need to show me how to do that. And she said, you need to go see Shinuki Arts. So I don't know if I do exactly like Shinuki Arts does, but it works for me. And instead of cutting off the threads, I've tied them in a bow so that they can hang out the bottom. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to get a vintage paper clip. Just something a little extra. And on this one, I think I have a milk cap for chocolate milk. I hope I don't have to look too far. Lots of buttermilk, lots of whipping cream. Well, there it is. No, it's not. Duh. I don't read so good, I guess. But I might use that ice cream. Yeah, I must have used it at some time. So I'm just not seeing it. But I'll use that Silverwoods ice cream one instead. Okay. Trim this off. And then I kind of want to cover up that pink spot. Just going to set that aside. Now, what can I tuck up in there? I have little tickets. I'm looking at my Tim Holtz tickets right now. Okay. 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 This one. Nancy, you're so silly sometimes. Here I've been putting it on the paper because the the bag is actually slightly smaller than the recipe card. Okay, you stay there. I might need to staple that. We'll see. Solid chocolate cake. That sounds right up my aisle. This one's good and grungy already, isn't it? I like that these two have the blue and pink lines. Okay. There we go. Let's do it on this one too. Oh yeah, that looks good. Now this one is for brownies, and I have another stamp that says brownie points on it. Let's have a swallow of tea. I wonder what it would look like if I used, oops, if I used this instead. I think I'll use the sepia one. There's something sticky on there. Hope it's okay. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Just got this little motif that was next to my whatchamacallit. Look at this. Cool and cut into squares for Bobby's lunch. How adorable is that? And what do we want to do for you? Everything needs a little embellishment, don't you think? Okay, I'll pause while I stitch these. I haven't not paused. Okay, I have to turn on the camera right now so my mom can see that Gibby is on the desk. Gibby, there's no room for you, babe. There's just no room for you in the inn. You are going to have to go, I'm afraid. You know what he wants. He wants to drink my tea. Don't you? You trying to drink my tea? What if I move it and then you can't get it? Do you want to leave now? I'll take that as a nope. I'm here. I'm here until somebody gives me tea. I'm trying to make a space for you so you can sit over here. How'd that be? Okay, come on. Come sit over here. Move your bum. Oh, see ya. He left. Okay, Mother, you've seen him now. You know what I did do? I just cut a piece of thread so that I could sew this button, and now I don't know where I put it. That cat probably took it. I'll leave that one to last because I have to sew the button. Don't do that again, Nancy. I mean, I suppose it doesn't matter if this did pull down this way, but there's no sense in confusing myself anymore. Now, in the example I saw, she used a digital scrapbooking paper to cover the bag and then added some stuff. But I thought, hey, this would be a great size for recipe cards. And you know what? It really is. Okay. Just grab a piece of thread. I guess you'll do. Needles feel awful big. Okay. I'm just poking holes there. I have glued it in place, but I just feel like buttons look so much better with thread in them. And of course the glue hasn't set up yet. Come on, you. Pulled it right off. I'm just going to put Band-Aid on that. There. I'm recording this Tuesday night. So tomorrow is my little boy's 32nd birthday. This is my son that's out in Halifax. Although there's rumors that he's going to be posted on the West Coast. So nothing's been confirmed yet. I'm not very excited about it. I like the East Coast. And the flight out there is twice as long. Oh well. The weather will be better for them. Not as cold. Not as much snow, that's for sure. Okay. That is for sure. She'll be farther away from Newfoundland, where she grew up, where her family's from. And her sisters are on the East Coast. But she has a brother who's posted on the West Coast. He's also in the Navy. So at least she'll have some family close by in times of trouble. Okay. Let's bring them all back for you to have a look at. All right. So I'm just taking a look to see. Mostly in frame. All right. So I will clean up my mess and put my cute little pockets away to go into my chocolate journals. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this. I thought it was a fantastic project. I'm so glad it came up in my YouTube feed, a suggested video. So I thank you YouTube. You take care. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye bye.